After the breakup, Amanda wiped her tears. She did not come to Lagos for love. She came to make money. One night, she and Sarah sat quietly in their small room in Oshodi. The fan was not working. The room was hot. "We can't continue like this," Sarah said. Amanda nodded. The supermarket job was draining them. The pay was small. The stress was too much. Sometimes they slept hungry. They decided on something bold. They would stop depending only on salary. They would work part-time and build something of their own. The next day, they went to the supermarket manager. "Sir, we want part-time work," Sarah said confidently. At first, the man refused. But after begging and explaining, he agreed. They would work from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They were excited. As soon as their shift ended that day, they rushed out looking for another job. That was how they found Mama Titi's restaurant beside their compound. Mama Titi sold hot rice, beans, stew, and different local dishes from big pots on the stove. The pay was small, but she promised them free food, dinner every night, and 5,000 Nigerian nairas every day. It sounded better than nothing. But the work was not easy. They served customers without rest. They washed plates immediately after serving. They stood for long hours. Every night, Sarah complained of body pain. On their tiny mattress, Amanda would gently press Sarah's back. Then they would squeeze together and fall asleep from exhaustion. 1 week later, Sarah became very sick. Amanda had to cover both jobs alone. She worked from morning till night. She became very weak. One night, Amanda woke up and saw Sarah sitting up. Sarah was staring at the old sewing machine. "Why don't we take this sewing to another level?" Sarah asked. Amanda looked confused. "Another level how?" "Let's sew and post it online. You're talented. Why work for people forever?" Amanda shook her head. "With what camera? With what equipment? Who will buy from us?" Sarah smiled. "A start is a start." The next night, after work, they stayed up sewing. They used the little fabric they had to make cute, trendy dresses. They used their small Android phone and torchlight to take pictures. The pictures were not perfect, but the dresses were neat, inside and outside. They created new Facebook and TikTok pages and posted, "Our handmade dress. Hope you like it." The next morning, there was no notification. Nothing at all. Amanda felt like giving up, but Sarah told her to post it again. So they reposted and went to work. When they came back that evening, the phone was buzzing with messages. "Is this available? How much? This is beautiful. Can you deliver in Lagos?" Amanda could not believe her eyes. Sarah screamed and jumped around the room. "It's working!" shouted. Amanda felt happy and scared at the same time. What if they price it low like our neighbors did? "Let's try," Sarah said. The next morning at 6 a.m., they rushed to Oshodi Market with 20,000 Nigerian nairas. They priced carefully and bought colorful, beautiful fabrics. Then they hurried home. But traffic delayed them. They got to the supermarket late. The manager was furious. "You are fired," he shouted. Amanda knelt down, begging and explaining that traffic was bad. But Sarah stood tall. "Keep your job," she said boldly. "We have our own now." Amanda was worried, but she followed her friend. Back home, they began sewing non-stop. Different designs. Different styles. Snapping pictures and posting them. At 4 p.m., they still went to the restaurant job. That night, orders flooded in again. Sarah handled the messages while Amanda handled sewing and packaging. It felt like a dream. For one whole week, business was booming. One night, while they were sleeping, a thief broke into their room. He searched everywhere, looking for money. But Sarah had secretly opened a bank account, so they did not keep cash at home. The thief left without taking anything, not even their old phone. They thanked God. The next week, Sarah suggested they buy a better phone for clearer pictures. They saved and swapped their phone for one with a better camera. They even advertised their business at the phone shop. Sarah spoke confidently to people, while Amanda felt shy. But Sarah's boldness helped their brand grow faster. The following week was even better. A big fashion company contacted them. The company wanted them to sew and package dresses. The pay was much better than what they were earning daily before. Customers even tipped them. They kept saving money. When they had saved enough, they combined their money and opened their own clothing brand. They made school uniforms and other dresses. They sold wholesale and retail. People began to know their name. They called it A&S Fashion Brand. The two girls who once struggled in Oshodi became respected businesswomen. They did not succeed overnight. They cried. They were tired. They were fired. They were scared. But they did not stop. And that is how two young girls survived in the busy city of Lagos and built something of their own. If they could do it, so can you. It may take time. It may be hard. But one day, your hard work will speak for you.